6 Conspiracy Theories about the Royal Massacre of 2001. Today marks 20 years since the royal family of Nepal was murdered in a brutal massacre. To this day, we haven't received a concrete answer as to who actually killed the royal family. The official report points the finger towards Crown Prince Dipendra. However, a variety of rumors have since taken hold of Nepalese, at the lack of satisfactory answers. Here are the most popular conspiracy theories that are popular among people about the royal massacre. Theories of Prince Dipendra. Crown Prince Dipendra was massively popular amongst the people. However, insiders were well aware of his mercurial nature. He loved to indulge in substances and was a fond collector of guns. Along with the official report, the most popular theories claim that the massacre was done by Prince Dipendra in a drunken rage. The reasons, however, are varied. Here are some of them. Prince Dipendra killed his family for love. Most accounts talk about Prince Dipendra's love for an Indian princess. He had met Devyani Rana during his stint in England, falling hopelessly in love. Unfortunately, Rana belonged to a royal family that was considered of a lower caste than the Shahs. At the same time, Rana was from a rival clan to that of the Shahs themselves. So, King Birendra was strongly opposed to their union. It is said that on the night of the massacre, Prince Dipendra indulged to an extreme and began the massacre in a drunken rage, initially looking to kill only the king, before getting overcome by bloodlust. The prince was angry at Birendra for bringing constitutional monarchy. It is said that Dipendra was a power-hungry prince, much like Gyanendra was as king. At the end of the First People's Movement in 1990, King Birendra put an end to the repressive panchayat system, and also to absolute monarchy in the kingdom. Prince Dipendra was deeply unhappy with this move, as he wished to rule with absolute power. Some of the literature on the massacre even quotes ex-Crown Prince Paras on this idea, who apparently noticed a change in Dipendra after the king announced the end of absolute monarchy. Prince Dipendra was involved in an arms embezzlement case close to the time of the massacre. The Nepal army was in the arms market to purchase 50,000 rifles to replace their old Belgian ones. Prince Dipendra apparently favored some German models and had his advisors working on the deal. However, King Birendra did not agree upon his son's choice, and a bitter argument ensued. According to this theory, Prince Dipendra would have made out of the deal with a nice cut, which he was apparently hoping to keep as a backup in case he would have to leave the royal family for good, to be with his love, Devyani. Ex-King Gyanendra was behind the massacre in classic crime-solving fashion. It would be expected for people to formulate theories around someone like Gyanendra, who stood to gain the most from the death of the entire royal family. However, certain events from the night of the massacre itself helped to bolster this theory. As it turns out, some of Gyanendra's family members, including ex-Queen Komal and ex-Crown Prince Paras, were also at the gathering that was taking place during the night of the massacre. However, most of Gyanendra's family members came out of the ghastly incident without so much as a scratch, except for ex-Queen Komal herself, who received a gunshot wound but survived. King Birendra and his family were killed by KR and Roar. Although this is one of the most out there theories, it is often discussed by conspiracy theorists. As it turns out, one of the big politicians of the present time, Pushpa Kamal Dahal, has also pushed this theory at one time. According to this theory, King Birendra was approached by the USA with a request. The KR wanted to use Nepal as a hub to spy on China, which is a key rival of the country. However, King Birendra refused. This culminated in the KR working with the Indian Intelligence Agency, RAW, to bring down the royal family with a bloody massacre. People who enjoy talking about this theory point to many absurd rumors to support it. Some of them include the idea that helicopters were moving around the royal palace before the massacre even took place, and that the chief of RAW himself was staying in Kathmandu since a month before the massacre. There were multiple Dipendras in the palace during the massacre. This theory is somewhat out there but is oft repeated during conversations about the incident. As it turns out, there are actual eyewitnesses from that night who claimed that there were multiple people who looked like Dipendra running around that night. One of the soldiers on duty that night, Lal Bahadur Limteri, even claimed to see Paras come in with a person wearing a mask of Dipendra. Other theories say that there were multiple people dressed in the garb of Deependra, hoping to pass for the crown prince. These are just some of the stories about the royal massacre of 2001 that Nepalists often talk about. But the way things are, it seems very unlikely that we will ever know the real truth behind the incident. What do you think really happened that night?